We're at a point where AI doesn't just help sometimes, it messes with things humans really care about: fairness, privacy, safety, trust. 2025 has exposed a bunch of cracks. Let's walk through the biggest risks tied to how we build, use, and trust AI, and why all of this matters, especially if you build tech, content, or manage data like we do at Beyond Human Intelligence. Unfairness and injustice are hidden inside the code AI learns from past data. And if that data carries bias, the AI will too. Medical care algorithms, for example, have misclassified or under-prioritized care for certain racial groups because they use proxies like past healthcare costs to judge health risk. That means lives can literally depend on whether the training data was fair or messed up. Privacy and surveillance are getting creepier. AI doesn't need eyes only. Facial recognition, voice analysis, and behavioral tracking all mean it can observe, tag, and profile people at scale. When unchecked, that kind of pervasive surveillance can erode personal privacy, especially in countries without strong regulation. Deepfakes, misinformation, and trust erosion. Generative AI plus minimal safeguards equals recipe for trouble. Fake videos, audio clips, or images can be spread as real. These can be used to distort reality, influence opinions, or even destabilize politics and personal reputations. As AI gets more powerful, these fake but real-looking productions will become harder to detect and more dangerous. Real-world harm when AI fails in 2025. Studies found that some AI chatbots, including those used for mental health or therapy suggestions, violated basic ethical standards, offering misleading advice or failing to properly handle vulnerable users. When AI is used for sensitive tasks, health, legal decisions, social support, failures aren't bugs. They can hurt people. The race to release pressure, quality versus speed trade-offs, with companies racing to drop new models and features. Sometimes safety, testing, and ethical safeguards get skipped or minimized. That creates chaos, unpredictable behaviors, hidden biases, or new kinds of abuse that no one planned for. AI isn't neutral. If we build it on flawed data, we get flawed results. Poor healthcare outcomes, unfair recruitment, bias policing, and misrecognition in face or voice systems, privacy breakdown, personal data face behavior can be harvested without consent. Over time, surveillance can become normalized. Truth becomes fuzzy. When AI can fake video or audio perfectly, facts get murky. Trust in media, institutions, and even relationships can erode. Human safety risks, from wrong medical advice to misjudged legal outcomes or emotional trauma from chatbot AI failures, can be catastrophic. Ethics ignored for growth. If companies chase profit and speed over safety, we risk unleashing powerful systems without oversight. What should be done? How to use AI responsibly, transparent, fair, and inclusive datasets. Data used to train AI must reflect real diversity. Metadata, context, and representation matter. Strong privacy protections, user consent, and data ownership, especially where sensitive data health, voice, location, identity is involved. Clear regulation and accountability. Governments and organizations must set rules for how AI is developed, released, and used. Human-centered oversight. AI shouldn't operate unchecked in critical domains like healthcare, justice, or finance. Human checks, audits, and appeal paths are essential. Ethical design from the start. Safety, bias awareness, privacy, and social impact shouldn't be add-ins. They should be built in. What this means for creators, data people, and everyday users. Since you deal with data and maybe run media or content projects, this hits close to home. Your work has power. The data you label, the clips you process, the prompts you write, all of that shapes how AI will behave. That means every annotation, every dataset, every video you produce carries responsibility. You're not just building content, you're building the foundation for the future of AI. If you ignore bias, skip context, or treat data as just numbers, AI will reflect that often in ways you don't expect. At Beyond Human Intelligence, we believe in clean, precise, ethical data labeling. We build for fairness, transparency, and trust, not just output.
You learned something new. Tap like, hit subscribe, and drop a comment below. See you in the next video.